Alright guys, we're back with another video. We're up to episode 10 of the DCSports87 Dollars series. If you are unfamiliar with this series, it is one where we try to find sports cards and then flip them directly at my favorite consignment company in DCSports87. After episode 9, we've just crossed $4,000 in profit. And although there isn't anything massive in this one, there's a bunch of nice NFL cards. I think it's a great time to be sending in your NFL at the moment. If you are in Australia, especially where it's very hard to sell NFL and you've got it at a good price, I think, yeah, go to DC Sports right now and sell it because I've had 2 card shows in the last 2 weeks and I only sold 2 cards in my showcase that were NFL cards and yeah, it was to the same person. So really hard to sell NFL here in my opinion. So we do have one card that's ending tomorrow. Not all 20 cards were listed at the same time. 19 of them were, and then this one is listing tomorrow, but I can't wait in terms of me seeing this card. So you obviously see what it sold for on screen. I did pay $40 for it, a Najee Harris playbook. Hopefully I did end up beating that sale. But let's go in no particular order because all these cards, there's a couple nicer sort of high-end cards, but nothing crazy. So let's start off with Chase Brown Origins Jersey Auto. For this one, I did get it in a lot, so I kind of predicted what the going comp is. That's kind of our rule for trying to be fair on this. So I think it was around $20 to $25 if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, NFL preseason's heading up, but you obviously see all that at the end. It sells for wow, okay, $75. Let me just double check and see what I had it listed at. Yeah, wow. So I actually had the sales at $30. So preseason's on at the moment. I'm not sure if Chase Brown, I actually haven't been following the NFL offseason, preseason too much, but maybe Chase Brown's obviously got a bigger role this season. I think this is why it's a great time to be sending in because a lot of people go prospecting, especially in the preseason, but when week 1 happens, anything can happen and then people can halve their prices in a matter of minutes, essentially. So that's a pretty good start there. Let's go on to the next card. This one I got in a lot as well. Ihmir Smith-Marsette. This is the Absolute Football. Really cool card with the Duke Wilson. Got this one in a lot, bundle purchase out of 5. I have no clue what I valued it at, but yeah, I've kind of pre-written all of them already. And we get around $30 Australian, down with the fees around $26 to $27. Yeah, I don't really think I don't even know if he's on the Vikings anymore, but it's just a cool card. It's got obviously the ball in there, not from any specific game or event like always. All right, let's go to the next card. Garrett Wilson out of 49 select. This is the red disco. I think, I'm just going to get it up here because I actually need to know what I've valued a lot of these cards at. So we had the Garrett Wilson at $35. I actually think it's out of 49. So we had this valued at $35. If I'm right, it is out of 49. So let's see what we get. So pretty much bang on there. So about $36 with fees taken out, say about $30 there. So yeah, that's pretty much about the comp for it as well. Next up, Zay Flowers. We valued this one at Zay Flowers. I'm blind, $20 here. This is the Red Wave Prism. It's numbered out of 149. The Red Wave in NBA Prism is not numbered, but in NFL it is numbered out of 149. So let's see what we get. We get $30 with the fees taken down. Let's say it's about $26 to $27. Not a bad one there. Let's go to this one. We've got a few cards I got from the bargain boxes at the Hobby Australia. So first up, this one's the Jared Verse Black White Prism. I paid $2 for this one, $2 or $3. Wait, let's see here. $2. There you go. $2 for this card. Found it in a bargain box. He won the Defensive Rookie of the Year last year for the Rams. Black White Prisms. You can only find 3 of them in retail boxes per box. So yeah, we just got to beat $2 here. Let's see what we get. Hopefully over $10. Very nice. So about $18 to $19, down with the fees about $15 to $16. So a very nice flip from $2 into $15 to $16. You're 6xing your money there. Very nice, considering, yeah, I just found it in a bargain box. We'll try and find another one of those cards, the black white. Where are they? Okay, no, so we have this one as well. So I think I paid $2 for this one. Brian Thomas Jr., where are we? Brian Thomas, I'm blind. $2. So paid $2 for this one. The Disco Prism, I saw comps anywhere from like $30 to $40 plus, but it is just a no-huddle prism, so I don't know if it will actually go for that much. But yeah, let's see. From $2, we get, there you go, $2 into around $32 to $33, down with the fees about $29 to $30. So again, a nice flip from $2, especially there. A lot of people are high on Brian Thomas Jr. This season, and deservedly so. All right, next up. Let's go to this one because I do remember this one off the top of my head. Santana Moss, the Topps Turkey Red. I paid $3 for this one off the NFL card groups. I can't remember what comps are. I think they were like $10 plus. But yeah, Santana Moss, retired now, but a really nice card. Let's see what it goes for. Wow, okay, so we get about $48 there, down to around $44 to $45. Yeah, again, a really nice flip there from $3. So a lot of these cards are like, you know, bargain box, value box sort of cards. So having, you know, you can obviously go to shops and you can try and pick out a bunch to send in, but you've actually got to have a good understanding. And I think knowing NFL and kind of learning it over the years, there are a lot of players that are highly desirable, or there's a lot of parallels that compared to NBA are different, like the black-white Prism is exclusive to NFL. The red waves are numbered to 149, but in NBA it is just unnumbered. So I think having that understanding always helps, especially when you're trying to flip these sort of lower end cards and you're going through those bargain boxes. Yeah, so you're not just like picking out cards and just guessing. I think you've got to have a bit of basic understanding behind you. All right, next card up, Bradley Beal, I was going to say SGC, but BGS95. This one's the Select Silver. He's now on the Clippers, but I got this one from a mate of mine when I bought his collection. I didn't realize this was actually a silver and out of 25. But I don't think, yeah, I mean, I think I've pretty much profited on this card already. So whatever I get on this one, I'm not too fussed. There were sales of it in the past year at like $100, but I don't think it will, sorry, not even the past year, but like 2 to 3 years ago. But people are off Bradley Beal at the moment. Well, there you go. I mean, $90 down to around $75 to $80, I'd guess off the top of my head. Yeah, it's not something I'd want to be holding, and it wouldn't sell here in Australia, I don't think, because, again, for me, like someone who's been in cards for a fair bit, I didn't even realize this is out of 25 from the first year select, but it's still pretty cool regardless, and I still get things wrong, funnily enough. So, all right, next card up. Let's go to the Xavier Legette. So this is the other black-white Prism. I paid $2 for this one as well. I'm trying to see where the other ones are. Okay, there's another one through here. So I paid $2 for this one. Xavier Legette, nice young wide receiver for the Panthers, and it goes for around $9. So around $7 to $8. I mean, yeah, cards under $10, they kind of line up USD to AUD. So $6 US actually probably is around $6 Australian. Yeah, again, nice flip considering I bought it for $2. This card I paid $10 for. There were pretty strong comps on it. It's a 3-color patch. Are they even? Yeah, it is worn. Okay, so it's worn. It's unlicensed though. Trey Benson, I don't think he's a backup running back for James Conner. So there were comps for this at $30, and I was almost going to put it away when I saw it was unlicensed, but then I saw the comps when I was going through the bargain boxes, and I was like, okay, maybe it's worth picking it up and trying to send it into DC Sports. So we'll see how it goes. That was about a month ago. Comps have probably changed. I haven't rechecked them at all. Oh, okay. Wow. I did not expect that. $75. Wow. Is he starting or something? Like, yeah, I am intrigued about that. Wow. I did not. Okay, so James Conner expects Trey Benson split Cardinals RB1 job. So there you go. They think that he's a potential RB1. When I bought that, that was not the case. Again, I thought comps were around $30. $10 into around $60 to $65 is an incredible flip. Again, yeah, there you go. I was not expecting that. At all. All right, next one up, Andrew Nembhard. Going to have a big role next season. I sold a bunch of Nembhard cards on Whatnot, and they didn't do that well. So I was actually quite disappointed. I sent a few in my last consignment to DC Sports and it did very well. So I was like, I'm just going to send the rest of them to DC because I feel like, I don't know, maybe Americans are going prospecting a little bit on Andrew Nembhard. So I'm like, I'd rather just send them there. I'm profited on this lot already, so I'll take whatever. I kind of valued it at around $20 to $25. Well, there you go, 60 bucks. 60 bucks for Andrew Nembhard, down to around $50 to $55. Very nice there, considering, again, I have profited on the lot itself. All right, next up, Justin Jefferson, Black White Knight. This one could kind of change our numbers a little bit. So this one's actually a case hit. It wasn't going too well when I looked at it a couple of days ago. I haven't had a chance to look at it today because I've had work. But this is a case hit. And I don't think DC's numbered it as a case hit or said it was a case hit. So hopefully people know that it's a case hit. It's a really cool card from Panini Black. Justin Jefferson, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL at the moment. I think I valued it at around 150. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're all right. So around $200 there, down to potentially around 190, 185-ish. But very, very nice there for the Justin Jefferson. Next one up, Cam Whitmore. Really do like Cam Whitmore. He's not on the Rockets anymore, but I did pick up Cam Whitmore a lot about a month ago, thinking that he was going to stay on Houston, but or get traded to the Lakers, but ended up getting traded to the Wizards. But he'll get a bit of playing time there. This is the throwback NT patch at a 99. I think we valued this initially at like $40 to $50, but I ended up profiting on the lot itself anyways when I sold another card from it. So yeah, if I had my values right, we'll see what it does sell for. So there you go. We were pretty right in terms of it being around 50 bucks. But then obviously, yeah, being his trade, he probably had a little bit of an uptick in his price. It's about $65 there. We take that down to around $55 to $60. Very nice card, Cam Whitmore. It's a really cool set. Unfortunately, not from any specific game or event. Let's go on to a bunch more NFL. So we have Trey McBride, Zenith RPA. So I did value this one at $40. It is still Panini sealed in the top loader. Not that that really matters too much. We're looking for around $40 here, and we get about $75. So I think the NFL market is heating up right now. I think it's a great time. This honestly might be one of my best episodes, and I didn't have anything too big. No Jalen Williams, Purple Ice, Prism PSA 10s to let me down, but I think it's a really good time to be sending NFL into DC Sports, or whether your preferred consignment submission service is. I'm not sponsored, but again, DC Sports, if you guys are watching, sponsor me. I really do love your platform. All right, Neil Smith, out of 15 certified auto. Got this one again in a lot that I think I am already profiting on. So let's see how we go here. $15. I think comps were actually a little bit higher than that, but that's part of the reason why I sent it. I thought comps were high. Would probably get a better sell in America and being gold, but it didn't go that well, which is okay. Next one up, Josh Jacobs. This one is jersey numbered. Profiting on this lot in itself already. Value of this card is around $100, but it is jersey numbered. People always ask, what is the premium on jersey numbered cards? Very hard to work out. It depends on the person buying it. And also, yeah, it just really depends on the person buying it. It's a really gorgeous card. It is a sticker auto. It's a 3-color patch. Jersey numbered. Got this one from my man, Marshall Collectibles. I know he does watch the videos, so shout out to you. Yeah, from $100 value to a jersey numbered premium value. Let's see what we get. So there you go. I had this card listed for about $200 at the last few shows that I did. No one bought it. Ends up selling for $210. Fees taken out, obviously a little bit less than my $200 mark. But it just shows. Sometimes at shows, especially with NFL, it just doesn't move. Why try to wait for the next show? Like our next show right now is the Oz National, which is in a month away. Again, the NFL season is going to be starting along and already moving along. So card prices would have potentially have dipped. The best time to sell for most sports is normally just before the season starts. So I don't think I would be trying to hold out, even though Josh Jacobs is a really good player. $200 for this one. The fees taken out of it. Really, really nice. I'm really happy with that one. All right, we've got 3 more cards left. Jordan Addison. I didn't know how to value this one, but it is a 1-of-1 rookie in the Leaf slab with the auto. Really nice young wide receiver behind Justin Jefferson at the Minnesota Vikings. We get around $40, so down to around $33 to $34. yes, another one from a collection that I did purchase. All right, moving on. We've got 2 more cards left. Ceedee Lamb, the swag champ. We have a 2-color patch here out of 5. Again, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. You've got Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Ceedee Lamb would be up there. He'd be a top 5 receiver for sure. Not from any specific game or event. This stuff would go okay for me and whatnot, but we'll see how this one does go. Wow, okay, I was not expecting that. $90 to $95 for a non-worn, not from any specific game or event patch. I really don't know. I wouldn't see myself paying that much. Like someone came up to me with this card and I had to value it. I would honestly value it at like $30 to $40. So the fact that it went for like $90 to $95 is crazy in my eyes. But yeah, we've done very well so far. Let's go on to the last card, the Jonathan Allen. So this is impeccable out of 49 auto rookie. I think I paid $3 for this one as well off the Facebook groups. Let's see how we go. Defensive end, impeccable for the last card. We get around $8 Australian with the fees taken out. So I think that was a fairly good episode. Let's fast forward and see how much we made. All right, so let's have a look at our spreadsheet. I obviously can't include the Najee Harris, but you'll see at the end when I put an update cost or sell price. So I've just put it down as $40 because currently it's actually at that price at the moment. So we're hopefully looking at a profit there. But we did very well. Again, a lot of the cards that I sent were from lots or collections that I've already profited on. So it does make the numbers look really nice, like, you know, getting this Josh Jacobs for $0. But yeah, again, I've profited on the lot itself. So $180 always will make the numbers look nice. I think the highlights obviously would probably be, I mean, the Whitmore was nice because I did get that one in a little lot and then traded cards to profit on the lot. So to have this one there, even though I don't mind him, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about Cam Whitmore. The Santana Moss, we'll go through my bargain box cards. I think that's more relatable for people, but Santana Moss just got this one on Facebook, $3 into $41. Got this one on a bargain box for $2 into $14. Brian Thomas, $2 into $26. The Trey Benson, which again, you'll see my reaction. It was obviously in shock. $10 into $64 is incredible. Xavier Legette, $2 into $6. So, like, a lot of these cards are very realistic for people to be finding. I haven't had, you know, people hit me up and say, you know, buy my cards at 30 to 40% comps. They're just stuff that I've been able to look at and build up a wealth of knowledge behind me and then find these cards at good prices. So after episode 10, let's see how we go. Obviously minusing the Najee Harris card and let's see the profit loss. And we've obviously profited. I know I've built it up before and said, oh, will we profit today? We're obviously going to profit. So let's see how we go in 3, 2, 1. We get $571 for that one. So that one would be our 4th best episode there. Considering, again, I didn't have anything massive. Like, the biggest card in that one would have been the Justin Jefferson White Knight. And with this postage cost, if you look at my other ones, it was all like much more expensive at, like, you know, $45. I normally do like $70. This one I just sent express. Again, people always ask me, how do you send your cards in? I sent this one express, no insurance, and the weight of it itself was $35 in cost. But, you know, again, if you want to insure it, I do insure it most of the time. But with this one, there wasn't anything massive for me. I was kind of, you know, willing to take the risk on it. So, yeah, play around with the insurance at your own, by making your own decisions. But yes, thank you again. We're up to episode 10 of the DC Sports 87 Dollars series. It's absolutely incredible. We're up to $4,783 in profit. Leave a like down below, comment down below, hit the subscribe button if you guys are enjoying the series. If you're after one of your very own Matt's card cases, go check them out on my website down below at mattscardcase.com. If you do want to trade cards for it, hit me up on Instagram. And yeah, I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.